Hello, it's time for another episode of Discipleship Today. My name is Bob Benson. I pastor Christ Lutheran Church in Bemis Point. We've been talking about discipleship and what it looks like and how we do it. And the one word that came to me today that I really need to talk about is the consistency of discipleship. Now, there are people that will wander into your world and want to be discipled, and then there are people that will wander out of your world, take themselves out of your sphere of influence. And that happens. That's life, okay? But if we want to build disciples the way Jesus built disciples, we have to be constant. We have to be consistent. Someone challenged me the other day and they said, what is the one characteristic of God and of Jesus that makes all of his other characteristics that much better? And I sat there and I thought, wow, that's a really good question. And he said it was God's faithfulness. See, he's faithful in love. He's faithful in grace. He's faithful in mercy. He's faithful in his truth. His faithfulness enhances all of his other characteristics. Okay? But he's also faithful in his righteousness and faithful in justice. It's not as though any of those characteristics are going to overrule the other characteristics. And that faithfulness is what he's called us to. When we cross the threshold into heaven, what is it that we want to hear? We want to hear, well done, my good and faithful servant. So we need to be faithful to discipleship. Faithful in making disciples, faithful in being discipled. It will enhance everything that we do. Now, that doesn't mean that there won't be people that will wander into our sphere of influence and then wander right back out. But as far as it is possible with us, we should try and be faithful to those discipling relationships, those discipleship relationships, pouring in on a constant, consistent basis. I would encourage you to do that. Be constant and consistent. Be faithful in your discipleship making. So for Discipleship Today, my name is Bob Benson. Thank you for taking the time to watch.